Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and in the last episode, we started building this oil refining area, which we will continue with today. There's a lot of pipe in here, but that's the way it's got to be. You just need a lot of pipe, that's all. It's a lot of stuff. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just do what you can and just just do one thing at a time. And it will be fine. It will be fine. Oh, it looks like this is not needed. That's good. Okay. So the main thing is to connect the crude oil up to the these guys here. So let's find and make sure that we have those connections made. Now, typically these thingies, these tanks are not for... Oh, actually, these might be crude oil. No, they're something else. They might be petroleum. Anyway, let's figure out what is not connected here. Ah, yes, we're missing a pipe right there. That should take the crude oil all the way down, and we can actually start refining it. We'll probably need a few refineries. Oh, and we forgot, of course, the power. I forgot about the power. We'll just take these big power poles up. Usually that's the best option to get power quickly from one place to another with the minimal amount of poles. There we go. And this needs to be there. Okay. Is that got those? Are they blinking? Yeah, they're not blinking. Perfect. Okay, so we were working also on plastic earlier. Okay. Let's put these chemical plants in here. I put the power poles in first so that they could be click dragged. Some kind of time savings at least. All right, and let's get these going. These are just mirrored assemblies, which should be enough for a red belt out. Oh, no, no, it caught me. Help. There we go. Okay. Oh, we didn't do all the inserters there. Okay, that's fine. Get them now. Okay, those are done. So now this is needing to be a coal belt coming into plastic because that's how plastic is made. And we also need to get these things organized a tiny bit. Now notice some of these power poles have massive amounts of connections here to these tanks. What they're doing is they are measuring the fluids in the tanks. So be sure not to delete the ghosts here. Now also keep in mind we need to, when you have, well actually I don't like the oil changes because I feel like they dumb down fluids. There's no reason to have a single product from oil. None. Because we already have been introduced to fluids via the boiler and steam engine system. So fluids are not new. And so I don't really get this change. I don't really understand why they did that, other than people were meowing about it and they just wanted to not meow. I don't know. Not really sure. But anyway, whatever the case may be, I have always found oil to be not difficult at all. It's just you learn how to do it and it's good. And this is a good way to do stuff. So when we're getting closer to having put down most of the assemblies here, I would like to show you exactly what everything does and what these structures are. So do not fret. We will get there. I just want to place down more pipes and have more stuff visible to you before I go on a wild tear explaining how everything works. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, and these are also... Oh, whoops. Apparently that was not... Let's see. No. That was wrong. Anyway, with plastic and sulfuric acid, we will be able to make robots. So that is a very, very nice thing that will happen very shortly. I'm going to try to get robots ASAP because this level of stuff is so annoying to build like this. But trust me, you will see the light with robots. Robots have beautiful light. They are wonderful. Okay, this is the sulfuric acid coming out here. And that is going to go that way. Okay. And let's just get the belt in here. Mainly we need to do refineries and then also the sulfuric acid. Those are the most important things here to create. We don't have to do the entire blueprint. We can save that for the robots. But this area here, quite a lot of this may need to be done. Just because it connects everything else together, right? So... okay. I don't know what some of these are, but I'm just gonna put them in anyway. Okay. Oh, no more pipe. Okay. We'll go get pipe. It's fine. I also feel like I should get some stone brick to just pave across here, make another walkway. That might be a good idea. Alright, so what do we need there again? Oh, we needed straight pipe, of course. Yes, straight pipe. And also chain signals, so I don't forget them. Here are the chain signals. Okay, and straight pipe is in a box here. Take a couple of those. Very good. Okay, very nice, very nice. Anything else we need? Belts, we have enough. I think we have enough of everything else. Or except, well, power poles. Let's pick up some power poles. Can never have too many power poles. I'll take them all, and then we can put some in the train later. So, let's see. Let's take this up. And then... Yep, here is a good spot to go sideways. Oh, we ran out of bricks, darn it. All right, so anyway, connecting up these pipes is really important, so just do your best. All right. All right, here we go. Okay. And then we also need water. We need a lot of water. And I'm not really sure where we're going to get the water, but we'll try. All right, that can go away. Probably doesn't need to be there right now. Don't know where it goes, but it's fine. So we don't need water immediately. Well, actually, we do need it for the sulfuric acid, I think. So we do kind of need it immediately. Okay, so let's do a couple more of these. Maybe like 5. That seems to be reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Oopsies. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's one set. And then let's do the vertical ones here. And then we'll do the others. These pipe combinations are such a pain if you don't have the robots because there's so many of them. All right. Yeah, but it's okay. We're gonna get through it. It will be fine. It will be fine. Do not fret. Okay, so where is the water? Okay, we have water. I guess the closest is up here. So why don't we grab water and we will take a pipeline up this way. Actually, that's not good. Oops, no, no, no. Erg. Keep getting stopped by various things here. Let's take it through here. Okay. Oh, the water has turned a lovely shade of green. All right. Let's get a water thingy. So we can have this here. Wow, one left. That is some kind of thing. Wait, is there water? No. What's going on? Oh, now there's water. Okay. That is something. Okay. That's, yeah, something. Let's see if the building train has any water thingies. I can also drop off some of the power poles in here because I don't need all of them. Let's see. Yeah, I still have 101. That's just fine. Ah, but I do need those back. Thank you. And pipes. Let's grab a couple from the train and just take them down to where we can build and not have to worry about going all the way back to the mall for now. Okay, so we should be getting some oil products, which are basically right now petroleum. And the petroleum is what we're going to make into other things. So let's see. We now have water. Good, good. All right, let's take this water up here as well. Now, let's see. It does need to connect out here, but I don't see where this is supposed to connect. It looks like it's not connecting somewhere. So let's just add this connection here and to the baseline here. I'll write that also on my list. Let's see. All right, so add connect sulfuric acid water to water line. Okay, there we go. Right, so we're already making this stuff. However, we still need some of the other stuff. Let's see, this is going to be, I think this is going to be the iron in here. Right? You need iron. Very good. Oh, and we forgot to put in these little guys. Those are important to transfer the sulfuric acid crystals into the sulfur crystals into the sulfuric acid makers. So this is an iron line. So we need to, let's take this back to the bus real quick. Maybe what we do, kind of wondering if we should put in all of these belts at the top here. I think that might be a good idea, actually. So let's have them kind of come in over here. So this one's going to come in there. This one will go this way. And then the next one will come in. Actually, okay, so that's the other way. And this is going to be the iron. And then the coal. What is going to come out of here? I don't know, actually. I have no idea. I don't think it's solid fuel. I'm not actually sure, though. Anyway, we will leave a space for it. And then the red line is going to be plastic coming out. Let's see. Okay, and this one is another belt of something. Oh, that's the coal coming in. So the important ones are the coal coming in here and the iron coming in there. So let's see. What we can do is we can take the coal from there because that's directly unloading right from the trains. I think that would be a nice thing to do. So let's take one of these belts here. We can just go ahead and work it here. And take that so that it, yeah, there we go. We could do just the full coal belt, or we can do a, is it coming? No, it's not coming. Hello? Yeah, this is there. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's not good. Huh. All right. Check. Coal undergroundies. All right. Another thing added to the list. It's okay. No worries. No worries. Now, this one is iron, and iron we don't have coming in from the world. Iron is just going to come in from the bus. But iron is made above this point, so it should be just fine. Now, we are not going to probably build much on the right side of the bus at all. Most of it's going to be on the left side, and that's very much intentional because when you build on both sides, it's very difficult to split off. Well, not maybe difficult. It's complicated. It's annoying at times. So we tend to build on one side of the bus, and that's especially good in heavily modded playthroughs where you have a kabillion items on the bus. And you therefore need to have an ever-expanding bus. Like here, I've calculated we need 25 lanes at most here. So that's what we need. Let's just do a line here so that I can figure out where we're going. What are the... Oh, I don't even know anymore. Okay, let's start here. Okay, so this is not supposed to be here. This is just the sidewalk. Right. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we know where the groupings are supposed to be. So, right, what we're going to do is we're going to take off of... Ideally, you should take off of the leftmost, or the lane that's closest to your production, right? And then use priority splitters to split stuff back down, right? So here, we'll just do a thing. Oopsies, not like this. Okay. We'll just priority right for all of them. Okay. So here, we're taking this iron off, and we're going to put it into sulfuric acid making. And this is going to give us all of these nice products that we're looking for. Now, we are going to need to take the sulfuric acid onto next to the factory. And if you've left enough room here, you can put the fluid bus here. So what we're going to do probably is just bust the sulfuric acid back down. And also the plastic needs to go as well. That's super important. Plastic is really important. And later there are other oil products that you need, but these are the most important ones that are going to make us blue science. And with that, we're going to get other more beautiful things. We love blue science. Blue science we get very excited about because it's very important. Okay, so we have all of these lanes filled. So that means plastic gets to go here. I believe that is empty, right? Okay, that's good. And so we can take this all the way down. And then we can go back up and take a pipeline of sulfuric acid up. Okay, so that's plastic. Hooray. Again, we can just get these guys going. Oh, this is bad. What the heck did we do there? We forgot to put a thing there or something. Anyway, that's those. That's those. Okay. So what I want to do here is let's put in the fluid bus here. This mall is like a little bit too close, I think. So we can drag it upward, but sometimes it runs into stuff. So kind of have to be a little bit careful when you're dragging these lines because they don't often let you succeed here. Hello? No? Okay. So that's going to be sulfuric acid. Let's go ahead and take any... What are the other belts coming in here? So there's... Let's see. This way... I don't know what this one is, but we can just drag it down anyway. Might as well not waste trips. Good to just do stuff you need to do. Okay, so we still haven't gotten the iron? Hello? Ah, there's, oh, that's annoying. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's find, so sulfuric acid is coming down here. Now there is a tank to help store it, but what we're gonna do is just, let's see, oh, this got messed up, okay, or not. Oh, that still works. Okay. Let's just take this up here and around, and we will get that iron shortly. Wait, do we need spouts? No, no, the others are further up, not down from this. So that's good. Okay, so here, let's just take this off and let that iron continue on its way. Because that's annoying. Now these guys, the pipe length is like 8 or something. So it's a really annoying number for this kind of thing. Ah, and this is also an annoying thing. Okay, let's take this down a bit. So that we can find a better way to connect this. Let's just go down like here maybe. Okay, go there. This probably isn't going to be used because that's for green circuits. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's got that on the bus. Now we're going to need lubricant as well. So we could just copy these and take them back down. Oh, they're a little bit off because of the click drag. But it's okay, it doesn't really matter. So we'll leave that there for now. We need to figure out where the lubricant is going. Now, we don't actually have that tech researched yet. So that's something that we need to get in here. But right now, we don't need to worry about putting any of these in because we're still using regular oil at this point. Now, why are these not functioning? Let's see, this thing, enabled condition if petroleum is above 3,000, is it? No, it's not. Huh. That's interesting. What is this one? Oh, this one is not connected. Okay, that needs to be connected. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, because, yes, we must have done something wrong with the blueprint. But that, let's see, check. Check sulfuric acid pump connection. All right. So yeah, that's designed so that it only pumps if there's a certain amount inside the tank. And so it splits it evenly between plastic and sulfuric acid. That's the whole point of that. So, all right. just take this over. There we go. And we'll just stop here until we figure out what the heck these things are for. Okay, now we have things and stuff. This is pretty great. I guess we can copy these for the lubricant pipe. Okay, and we ran out of pipes, so no. You need a lot of pipe for this, by the way. You need so much pipe. Probably have noticed that already. It's quite a lot. Significant amounts. And now, I guess we should set up science, because we haven't done that in quite a while. Of course, we also haven't done any, like... we have definitely not done any biter killing yet. We probably should. Let's see. I don't think I need this much pipe right now. Okay. But I think we need to set up science next. Because I don't think we have done any... Oh, we can put all our stone in here. I forgot about that nice little recycling box we set up. So yeah, the only science we were doing is in the starter base, which can be deleted at this point, I think. But we're going to do that once we have bots, because we don't want to mess with this. It's not worth our time. No need. We don't need the space. We're perfectly fine. Thank you very much. So if we take our blueprint book, and then we go into production, and then early game. Wait, is it? No, it's not here. It's in science, I think. Yeah, science right here. Okay, so we have red and green science. We should set that up immediately. So I like to set it up a ways because of you know, the fluid bus now coming in. Now this we really don't need a whole bunch of. But what we're gonna do, you know what we could do? Actually, we do need all the sciences in order to get the robots. I was thinking, oh, we could just set up robots. And I'm like, wait a second. We don't actually have the science for that yet. So that's important. Do we have... I don't even know if we have red circuits. Let's see. Do we have red circuits researched? We probably don't. No, I don't see them. They're probably a blue science research because they do require plastic to make. So anyway, let's start out with making these things. So you can actually plow over these things. You don't need to use undergroundies. They are expensive. So once you have figured out what you're doing, then you can erase those things just no problem at all. But we didn't talk about the oil, did we? No, we need to talk about the oil. You know what? Let's go and do the oil. Let's have the oil explanation and what's going on here, because that's kind of important. Actually, let me go and get some bricks so we can make some more sidewalk. Okay, there's some, like 200. Seems to be okay, 300. Okay, there's a rock in the way. Okay, so we're here. Well, actually, we should just make a beautiful sidewalk here. Yay. Okay, so what's happening here is eventually we're going to get an oil recipe that's going to give us 3 different byproducts. We're going to input both regular crude oil and water. As you see, it's connected here. And we're going to have 3 different byproducts. And those are going to be petroleum, heavy oil, and light oil. Okay, we're going to get that recipe as soon as we get advanced oil, which is the very first blue science you should research. So then after that, what we need to do is transfer that stuff somehow. So what this is what's called a fluid bus, right? Each of the machines is connected to each other and has this pipeline with undergroundies connecting to each other and going into these various tanks. Now these are going to be for heavy oil and light oil, these two. Because right now we are not... Wait, are we just full on petroleum? What's going on here? Fluid ingredient. Oh, we're out of crude oil. That's why. Where is that train? Fan, where are you? Okay, something is not going correctly. Oh, right. We're not sharing between the pipes. Okay, we'll go and fix that in a second. Anyway, so yeah, that's how you move oil. And the thing about this game is if you have too long of a pipeline, it's not pressure, but we call it pressure. The pressure drops, and so you can only get a very small amount of throughput if it's very, very long. What you can do to mitigate that is use underground pipes, or underflowies, as I like to call them. So instead of this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 length, it's actually only 2 length because it only counts the 2 pipe tiles. It's kind of cheaty, but that's what we do. Or you can use pumps to move it along very long distances. You sometimes need to do that, and we might need to do that in the future as we're playing, but we'll let you know. For the highest throughput areas, you might need to do a pump every 10 tiles, as in every 10 of these tiles. So, you know, it depends on what exactly you need from your assembly. Anyway, so we're going to have these 3 products going into these different tanks. The petroleum is kind of the heart of the end, or the mid-level products, which are plastic. That's the material that we use a lot of. So petroleum goes into here and through these. So here's the connector, and it goes into a pump, and the pump is controlled by a circuit condition. And the reason, as I said before, we have this condition, we're checking. So we're looking through this power pole, and the pole is connected to all these tanks. And it is also connected to petroleum, and we have 0 petroleum. That's why it's not showing up. We have 3.4 K sulfuric acid, which is kind of great. But we have 0 petroleum. And the reason we have this pump, they're both going to the petroleum, and this one as well. This one is going to those sulfur crystals. The reason we have it at 3000 is because we want to make sure when the pump activates, it has enough to push it through all of these different pipes. Now, it's not going to use 3000, but that's a good kind of benchmark to look at. So anyway, that's kind of like what we have here. And the other ingredients here, we have the sulfur crystals. They produce so much of them, and they're so fast. They have a 1 second crafting time, and you get 2 of them. We just use a direct insertion. Putting them on a belt, you can do it, but I prefer the direct insertion. It's much easier, just an inserter between machines. And of course, the iron comes in from that side. The sulfuric acid is coming out the other side of the machine. Now, these guys also need coal, so that's why I have connected them kind of in the middle here, put 2 machines together, and then have the coal coming in from the back side and the plastic coming in from the front side. Now, if you use a calculator, you do not need many plastic machines to fill up a blue or a yellow or a red belt. Oh my god, some kind of color of belt, because they are, what are they? That's all we needed there. To fill up a yellow or any color of belt, because they're very fat. They produce 2 plastic bars. Is it every second or every half a second? Something like that. Yeah, 1 second for 2 plastic bars. So you don't need many. So anyway, now we've connected the oil back. So the refiners will get going again. And then we're going to start to get petroleum into this tank. And every time it gets 3000, it's going to pump it into the various machines that use them. So the other stuff we have set up here, we're going to talk more about other circuit conditions we have for all of the rest of this stuff, but that's not going to happen until we get advanced oil processing. And we'll have a separate video on that because we don't even have it researched yet. So we need to get that. But let's go back to science and start setting up red and green science, and then we'll start setting up blue science. And I think after blue science, we'll build our science labs down here. Okay, let's see. This is where we left off with the lubricant. So lubricant we need here. So we'll go ahead and do this over there, because this lubricant is needed for making blue belts. Fun stuff. We like blue belts. They're fun. They're fun because they're fast. We like fast things. We're very good at fast. Oh boy. Okay. It's a bit messy, but it's okay. It's still fine. No need to panic. It is okay. Okay, so here, let's go ahead and get, let's see, this needs to be green. No, yeah, green circuits. We can usually use a half a belt for this, because we almost never need tons and tons here. And that stops right there. We're going to, I'm going to remove all the power poles from this area and just use the, these guys. Yep. Oh, no. Dang it. No. Okay, there we go. Oh, no. Why did it go over that thingy? It's not... Oh, no. Arrgh. Yes. I hadn't put down the things yet. That was just my bad. So this is 2 ratio. Approximately 2 science a second if you ignore the crafting machine speed. I just say 2 science a second, but the machines, they craft at different speeds. Like you might start out with gray assemblers, which are 0.5 crafting speed, so half of hand crafting. And then, but equally, right now we have blue assemblers, which are 0.75 crafting speed. And then later we're going to get yellow ones, which are 1.25. So you never actually get to 1 crafting speed. It's a tiny bit annoying. But the devs like to... I don't know what they like to do. I have no idea why anybody would do that. It seems annoying. But they do it anyway. So, yeah, not the biggest fan there of that particularly. Let's take this belt out. And this is iron in, as you see from the marker. And then this is copper in. Okay. Okay, let's get some power to the whole structure so we can actually see what's going on. Okay, these guys need power for sure. There we go. Anything else? Oh, these outside ones, of course. Yes, of course. There we go. Okay, so red and green science is now being made. This thing is to transfer the science along because all of the blueprints should fit together. I'm hoping they fit together. I did edit them somewhat, so they may not, and I may have to go back and fix them, but it should be fine. So let's take off the early game book. We don't need it. Go back to science. Let's get blue and military. So this belt, the bottom one, hooks into that one with science there, with red science, because that's going to carry the red ones along with the blue-gray along this line here. And those are going to carry it down to the labs, which maybe we should do the labs right now so that it can start researching some of this stuff. I don't know. Let's see, that goes there. There we go. Okay. So let's see. We start off with, actually we could, let's do the labs. This is a lot of building. So the labs, we could do car science. Do we have cars yet? We have cars. We can build cars. Anyone want to do car science? I think we should do, I think it's funny. Let's do car science just because it's hilarious. There are other lab setups like this. You put, you know, 1 science on each of the belts. There's 4 belts there with belt braiding. So that's a way to do it. There are other, like this is a whole lab setup that has all the belts on one side. That's quite easy to do. Or you can do something silly and crazy like car science. Yeah, let's do that. It's fun. It's fun. So here's car science. Let's set that up. This goes there. Ah, yes. Car science is amusing. We may not get it fully set up today, but at least we can start placing down some of the structures. And that will be good. Okay, we have run out of stuff and things. Just get the belt going around here. And you're going to notice some weird pipes around here. Those are necessary. So put them in place where they are. You'll notice they are pretty much at corners. I think that's the only place they are, in fact. They are at corners. And there's very good reason for using those, which I think I'll probably explain to you in the next episode because we won't have time to finish this one today. But we will get there, I'm sure. Okay. Watch for the corners. They all have a pipe. Basically, the direction you're going with the belt, that one's going to have a pipe. There. And we're going to need... You know what? I'm going to grab the engines from the mall. Because it's going to need to make more and more. I don't even know if we have them. Are they in a box? They're in a box. Nice. Okay. We'll come and get more later. Do we have more brick? We do have some brick. Okay, so we're supposed to have this really lovely sidewalk, but I don't think we have continued with that. Oh dear, that's not what I wanted. Lots of rocks here in the way. How dare you mess up my sidewalk? It's always good to have a nice sidewalk. All right, and we're done. So then, let's just fill in a little bit here, what we can. Basically with the labs that we have. Car science is silly, but it is actually a hugely high throughput thing. I know it sounds crazy, but some people have even done smelting lines. If they want really high throughput, they do these smelting lines with a thing like car science. Now, notice we're having 2 inserters per lab, and that's important because the cars go by fairly quickly, I guess, in relative terms. So it's nice to have a little bit of leeway there. Let's just use all the power poles here and connect them up. And these are the feeding thingies. And we see we have some... Yep, we have these 2 sciences coming in from the top side, and then they will also go underneath this track as well. Oh, and I've run out... Oh, how do I run out of belts? Gosh darn it. It's okay. Let's go shopping. And I think I'll go shopping between episodes. Or I guess we're starting right now. Because we are actually out of time. Which is kind of sad. But we'll get to more of it tomorrow. Do not worry. We have a lot of plans here. And we got a lot of cool stuff going on. And I hope you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I'm enjoying creating it for you. It's a lot of fun. I do enjoy this very, very much. And it's really fun to play Factorio. It's just a great game. It's just a great game. That's all it is. Those are the words we're going to use. Yes. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next time.